Welcome back for this update. In the next week or two, I'm going to really concentrate on getting the track laid and the switches wired in. I finally have got the refinery done 99% and the terminal, so I kind of know where they're going to go on the layout, and I can finish putting the track in for that side of the layout. Also picked up some DPM buildings. I'm going to kind of try to model it a little bit after the little town I live in, Grange. I'll kind of show you what I'm going to do with those, and at that same time I'll kind of show you some pictures of downtown here where the train actually goes right down Main Street. The other project, I did build myself a little programming board that I can use, so I don't have to use my layout, and show you what I did there. So let's get started. Here's the programming board that I built using a Digitrax PR3. I mainly wanted this to be able to be at my workbench and do sound files and program locomotives. So that's working out nicely. And notice HO. I do have a little bit of HO. I'm going to build a switch yard, but I want to get the end gauge layout pretty much completed before I start my switch yard on HO. Got the refinery about 95% done. Still gonna add a little piping, and I need some type of an office building, workshop area in here. I'm going to try to put a platform in between the tracks, something for fueling the tank cars. And then the freight terminal, it's probably also about 95%. I still have some detail left to put into there, but at least this gave me a idea of where I wanted to put the track. So I've actually got the track laid in. Switches are all in. Still need to get those wired. These throws will actually send a signal back to the control panel to show the position of the turnout. So we're going to work on that. And get this part completed. Now I've got the track down, though, I'm actually going to concentrate on getting the wiring complete. I'm going to put my coupler magnets in, decoupling, and if you watch one of my earlier videos, I have a way to lift them up slightly with a servo using an Arduino. We're going to start getting those installed in the track, and then when I have some time, I talked about the buildings, and I wanted some background buildings, but nobody quite makes them. Well, I've picked up some of the DPM modules, and what I'm going to do is cut the sides down, well, probably about 3/4 of an inch, and set those back in there. I'm going to build this section so it actually goes down Main Street, and Courthouse in this area, some more cars here. The town I live in, the train actually goes right down Main Street, and I'm going to try to model that, and I'm going to show you some pictures here of downtown. It's kind of amazing that the buildings almost look exactly like the DPM modules. So a couple streets in here, put a small city, and then work on the outlying areas. And here we have the courthouse. with the jail actually attached right to it. I've got the panel for this side of the layout, and I've already pre-drilled it for the LEDs and switches that are going to go into this area. Scuffed it with sandpaper. Plastic is 3/16, and I've laid down a black finish here where the track is going to be laid down, and I'm going to tape that off, and I'll paint it a light gray color, and we'll go from there. Okay, we've got the track taped out, and we'll get ready to lay a coat of light gray on it. And we finally wrapped up the paint job on the control panel, and got that cleaned up. Now we're getting ready, going to go in and start getting the wiring done on the back side, the LEDs put in. Control panel is pretty much complete. Got all the LEDs and switches installed. I'm just waiting for a couple of load resistors to come in. I ran out. So once they get in, we'll be able to put some power to this panel. And then the next order of business will be to get the magnetic uncouplers to function. Using a small servo motor underneath this, and that will slightly raise and lower the magnet. So we'll work on that, and then we can start completing the scenery, buildings, and get this into the layout wrapped up. Okay, this kind of wraps up update number 11. Hopefully I've given you some more pointers and ideas, things to do. But thank you very much for joining me. Kind of wanted to get this out. I've got a couple car functions coming up in the next week and a half, and the other money pit, cars. So we'll see you back here in a couple weeks, and thank you very much once again for watching. Have a great day.